Good afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome back. Non-league to Premier League. Here we go. Start of League Two. Our season starts today. Let's hope that we hit the ground running. So, we've got four players who you'll be very, very familiar with in the starting lineup today. So, this is how we're lining up against Crawley. We've got Okonkwo in goal. Zamora, Howe, Clark and Walls at the back. James, Paul, Osborne and Maxwell in midfield. Obviously three players who did feature for us a little bit last season. On the left hand side we've got Tariq Issa. On the right hand side we've got Connor Stanley. And up front we've got the man who is Charlie Ball. Hoping to really hit the season going. Now, in the review of the preseason, I didn't get into the formations that we was going to be playing, so I'll do that very quickly. So our main formation is going to be this 4-3-3, where we're going for, at home especially, a control of possession. We're hoping that we can get away with it away from home as well, but we've got to see how we kind of line up against the teams around us. If that doesn't work, we've got a very direct 4-3-3 where we've dropped everybody back and we're not doing so much countering but actually holding positions. So we just literally be launching kind of long balls for that if we're going to get battered. And then for when we're dominant favourites, we're going to go with the old trusty 4-2-3-1. However, I think for the majority of the season, I'm just going to go for the outright 4-3-3. It's done very well for us pre-season against Premier League opposition as well. So we're hoping that it will do the job now in League Two. Now let's get into the game this afternoon, boys and girls. The match squad must have at least one player trained by the club. Hello? How is it not? So do we need to bring Nichols on for Archer? No, it still doesn't. We got no. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. We've got no naturally homegrown player. They are all homegrown, but none naturally from us. Right, that means we're gonna have to free up a space on the bench. Whose space do we free up? It's gonna have to be the keeper. Oh, that's annoying. Poor Boot doesn't even make the bench. We need to give Issa a number. 33. Why not? Perfect. Still got the remnants of a cold, so I do apologise, boys and girls, about the sniffing and the occasional cough. Right. Passionately say today, go out there and give the fans some money. I have got all the faith in the world in all of you. Let's hit the ground running. I mean, this is a real test, to be honest. We're not going to be expected to be beating Crawley at home, but we're hoping that we get the job done. Franken with the free kick. Clark now gets it back. Stanley to Zamora to Howe to Ball. Playing very, very dangerously on the edge of our own box, and that is not the way to start a game, is it, gentlemen? And Naderson just there to kind of intercept. And it was looking nice at first. Stanley let Zamora played it back to Howe. Howe to Ball. Ball decided to go back to the keeper, and James Ball, of all people. Pass should have been better. Now we are taking, obviously we've got control of possession as we would expect. Connor Stanley with the free kick corner. Charlie Ball is just over the bar. It's a bit of an awkward angle there for us to actually find out what's going on. Now, 15 minutes in, we're going to demand more out of the guys. Stanley with the free kick. Towards the back post. Howe's there. Tariq Issa just wide of the post. We are on the ascendancy. We're looking much the better side. Charlie Ball, for once, is nervous and frustrated. Whether that's because he's up front on his own now, I don't know. So we let them come into half time. Give them a little bit of a telling off and say, come on, boys, don't let your heads drop. We have been the better side. Not by much. But the only statistic that matters is that one there that says 1-0. I'm going to assertively say, show me something else in the second half. And we're going to go to an attacking mentality. Stanley with the free kick again. Plays it in. Osborne's at the back. Clark manages to recover the ball. Can he get it back in? Plays it to Osborne. Osborne fires Howe, and Gregor Cox intercepts. That nearly went out for a corner. It looks like this could be a counter-attack for them as there's no pressure on them at all. Frankham now brings the ball all the way back to Tunnicliffe, who tries a long ball up front. Howe intercepts. It's with Jamie Osborne. Beautiful ball out wide for Connor Stanley. Stanley, can he get past his man and whip it in? He can't beat Seddon at the back. Clark, though, gets it to Osborne to ball back out wide to Stanley, who again, this time it does jink past his man. No, it doesn't. Steve Seddon, the man who we was going to bring in on loan from Blues, their left back now, absolutely dominating on that right hand side. If we can tell the boys just to show a little bit of passion. Come on. We are the better side. Not by much now. The game's kind of teetered out a little bit. They are keeping up with us. And it might be time. In fact, it is that time where we are playing as the better side. And it's just unfortunately not quite working for us at the minute. So we're going to bring James Ball off for Neil. Bennett, sorry. And we're going to go into the 4-2-3-1. We're going to bring Bennett for Issa. And then Stanley there. Oh no, it works actually better the other way. What we don't want here either is yellow cards. We'll change those two around. And we'll bring Archie Davis on in midfield. And at the back, I think we're going to bring off Zamora. Because at the moment, he's on a yellow card, he's tiring and he's not playing overly well. So we're going to make all our changes here, all eggs into one basket. And we are going to say, get creative. They're inspired. Charlie Ball, it's bouncing around and it goes for a corner for us. We didn't see a full highlight there, so not quite sure how the build up to that went. Stanley with the corner kick now. Whips it in nicely. And Nielsen's there, it's Charlie Ball. Nederson was the man who from us, and again Charlie Ball. It's the man who puts the ball into the back of the net. It's the only problem with his last name being Ball is we end up saying ball. But the header's beautiful. Beats the man at the front post and the keeper. They probably should have cleared the ball there, honestly. There's now Crawley. Try to come back. Van Velzen brings the ball forward. It's a nice interception. Archie Davis there twice in a row. They play the ball all the way back to Langley. Langley now, long ball forward. How is there? Can Maxwell get underneath it? He can. He does collect the ball. Plays it to an all. He plays it down the left-hand side. Unfortunately, Issa can't get to it, or Bennett can't get to it. And they come down the right-hand side now. Labala plays it for Frackham. He's got a man on the overlap on the right-hand side. Cisse finds Labala. Finds Van Velsen, and that was far too soft, the goal to concede after we've worked so hard to get back into the game. We are going to straight away now tell the boys that we're demanding more. That's absolutely infuriating. Frankham with the free kick for them now. Tunnicliffe, it's a tremendous save. Unfortunately, the lads on the line just can't react fast enough. I mean, I can't be upset with the keeper there. Point blank range, a fantastic reflex save here. If you watch this, Tunnicliffe, oof. And it's just unfortunate there. I mean, if we'd have lost 2-1 to that goal, I wouldn't have minded so much. But the second goal to concede was ridiculous. And as we're going into an attacking mentality here, we've actually opened ourselves up. Maxwell with the ball. Why would you play it out there? Hello? So our first game of the season, boys and girls, hasn't gone quite how I'd have expected it to. We've got 1,500 fans in the ground. We are getting more and more people turn up to matches, which is nice. Oh, forgot to tell you as well, we're also in a new stadium. How could I forget to tell you that? Damson Park was not deemed good enough for the Football League. I'm far from pleased from what we just saw there, gentlemen. We are going to need to improve massively for the next game. We know it's going to be a struggle this season. We know that we're not going to be beating teams. But I think from how we started the first half, And how really we took into the 20 minutes of the second half. I thought that we was going to turn that around now. I really did. And to not even pick up a point at home is it's a little bit disappointing, isn't it? Let's be honest. Pat Colback as a oh yes, that's our youth development. So we have sold 461 season tickets, which is just over 100 more than what we sold last season. No, it's not what we're looking for. We won't do those at the moment. I'll do those off stream. I say stream, it's obviously recorded video, isn't it? Offline is the word we're looking for, boys and girls. So, can we get a result away at Cambridge is the big question now. Cambridge are favourites massively, evens at home. We are just above 2-1 to get anything out of the game. Forgot to mention as well, if I go to my home, we have a look at me, my history, milestones. Last season, where are we? Look at this, Manager of the Year. We didn't get one Manager of the Month award, by the way. However, Manager of the Season we picked up. We're very happy with that. That's the end of our staff now. So we've fleshed out our staffing a little bit. We're still missing. We're not, because we've just literally picked up that coach. We're still missing another scout. But I'm very, very kind of on the ball at the minute with our finances. I don't want to be taking on too much wages. I don't see why we can't at least. I'm not going to go on record about it. That's what we're going to say. Obviously, we want to stay up, but I'm not going to be drawn into everything. Now, this is interesting. We've actually got Cambridge in the League Cup first round as well, the Carabao Cup as it's called now. And that's also away from home. So this is going to be an indicator as to how we're going to get on. So we're going to stick with the same team because we've still got no Denham. He's out. Campbell still injured, and unfortunately Aaron Sibia is still injured as well. He is on the way back though. It's 2 weeks. Can't wait to have that man back. Do we start positively or do we start more? I think we'll start more defensively and then worry about kind of what we're doing from there. May even take Osborne out here for Archie Davis. Have kind of free ball winning midfielders playing in front of the defence. We're going to start with a more cautious approach and see how we get on here because we are expected to be losing in this match. So we're hoping that we can catch a counter. They're playing the 3-5-2 or 5-3-2, depending on how you look at it. I always think that's a 3-5-2 personally, but in fact, I'm going to calmly say we're not expected to get anything out of this. So go out there and show them what you're made of. Zamora with the throw finds Charlie Ball to Tariq Issa. Issa back to Zamora. Launched the ball over the top for Charlie Ball, unfortunately just short. Maris now brings the ball forward. Perry. Enola. Davis with the tackle. Oh, beautiful tackle there from the man on left. I think it was Zamora. Stanley brings the ball forward, finds Charlie Ball. Spreads it out wide to Wells. Wells is actually Walls. Plays it back inside Archie Davis. Luke Maxwell. Plays it out to Tariq Issa. And that's lovely. He's going to go it all on his own. And Tariq Issa, a lovely strike on his left foot. And that is the kind of response we was looking for after the last game. And that was very nice football. Considering that we're actually playing a counter-attacking system, I expected it to be much, much more long ball and they're playing quite nicely. Beaten at the front post there, though, the goalkeeper. You'd be upset if you was the Cambridge manager at conceding that. Not a lot going on heading into the first 15 minutes. Taft now plays inside to Maris. There's nobody pressing him at the minute. Archie Davis trying to make two interceptions, one after the other. Call on this right hand side. And Zamora, after making a fantastic challenge earlier, unfortunately gives away a penalty. And now it's all on the Onk to be the man of the hour. And he's, oh! I was just about to say he is. It looked like he got a hand to it, but the ball just rolls underneath him. And that's quite a disappointing penalty to actually end up conceding there. Got He's got the direction right. He's just misjudged the height of it completely. We are going to say to the lads, show some passion, although that's made them apprehensive. It's okay though, because Cambridge are also uninterested. Corner comes in. Cleared only as far as Dallas, and that was a very good save. It was a poor clearance. A very good reflex save there from the keeper. Marius again. Again cleared, only as far as... Oh, James Ball actually finds Charlie Ball. And the highlight ended. Clark tries to play the ball over to Issa, misses. Maris brings the ball forward for Cambridge. Parry. Hannon. Back to Parry, to Maris. We're holding our shape really nicely. The problem is that although we're holding shape really nicely, there's no form of pressing at all. I don't know whether we should maybe press just a little bit. Maybe. I'm going to try it because at the moment we're standing off too much. We are very much being dominated here as we expected. Can we maybe put it on them in the second half, I wonder? I'm going to try it, boys. We're going to try it. And what we're going to say then, Archie Davis is not an advanced playmaker. Maxwell. Does Maxwell have to be? He's motivated. He's not one of the players who really we want to get away from. So, can Davis play in there? Not really. We're going to bring on Jamie Osborne. Advanced playmaker role. Walls is very apprehensive and is on a yellow card. I don't like that, so we're going to bring on... In fact, let's not use an extra substitute here that we need to. Davis can play at right back. Wells can come off for Osborne. Now that's looking better. So we've still only used one substitute. We have got a couple of nervous defenders. So we'll now go into the team talk and we'll say, passionately say, we deserve to win this. Go out there and get it. So we are coming with a bit more of an expansive system now in the second half, trying to see if we can get anything. Stanley takes the corner, and that's a penalty for us, surely. It is. Issa's tripped in the box. Charlie Ball steps up, the man who scored loads of goals. Can he put it away from the spot? Places it down the middle, cool as you like. Would have been upset if the keeper didn't move there, but Charlie Ball holds his nerve. Takes the assumption that the keeper's going to dive to his any side, really, and he does. And that puts us back in the lead at 2-1. Zamora now plays the ball down the wing for Issa. Issa just can't get there. Carter brings it out to Coyle. And Nibs here is in behind. It's one-on-one. And Zamora picks it, and that will do with the clearance there. We don't want any more calamities. The Unk makes the save when he needs to, and we have just taken to calling him Unk now so that we don't mispronounce his name. Maris with the free kick. Oh my goodness me! Tipped onto the bar and then how boots it away. Do we invite them onto us with a few minutes to go? Got some tired legs out there, not too tired. Oh, just as we're about to do things. Maris with the corner. Baker. Onk does make the saves. We'll just call him OK, actually, I think. Right, we're gonna make some substitutions and hopefully not really screw ourselves in the process. This is gonna come off for Vincent. Archie Davis now is on a yellow card and tiring and playing really poorly. So we're gonna have to bring on Corocchio. Doesn't like that. Do we bring them back? Can Stanley play? He can play further back. Can Vincent play further back? He can play further back. I think what we do here now is maybe shut up a little bit. It's worth time wasting. Waste of time if we can. Higher line of engagement. No, we want much lower line of engagement. Shorter passing, we don't mind that. Much lower tempo. We don't want to. We want to regroup, and we want to counter when we can, and we want to go very defensive. Let's hold on to the lead. So we're going a very defensive way here to try and keep free. It is massive 3 points for us if we can get it away from home. Correctio. Don't make any silly mistakes. Okay. Plays it forward to Maxwell. Charlie Ball does get it. Coming forwards now. James Ball spreads it out to Vincent. He has got a man just on his inside. Is he going to use him? No, he's not. The greed there from Vincent actually could cost us a counter ourselves. Oh, and Howe makes a fantastic tackle. Bailey now. Noyle. Down the line. Zamora's there to intercept. Ball. Maxwell. Osborne. Back to Maxwell. He's put a lovely ball over the top. Charlie Ball's there. Can he make it free? That would have made us very, very comfortable. And they've kept the ball in. Thought that was going to be a corner. Oh, my word. The time is ticking down. We'd like to see no more highlights here. That's a win. And that is 3 points from 2 games. We did say that we'd love to see it. I expected it to be the opposite way round, where we beat Crawley at home and lose to Cambridge. Beautiful. We needed 3 points. That's exactly what we got. We're going to say very passionately, that was really special, lads. Well done. Every chance we get to obviously build momentum and morale, we have to. We just have to, so that heads don't drop. That's where we leave it today, boys and girls. I will come back. Where are we going to come back? We're not going to come back straight away because we're going to play some games in between. I think we'll come back for the leasing trophy and the game against Port Vale at home. So we'll be back on Wednesday with those 2 games. Have a nice couple of days. I hope you're all very well. Don't forget to smash the like button. If you are new around here, please do subscribe. I'm uploading every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I will see you next time.